Hello everyone, good morning, and I hope you are all doing well. Welcome back to our today's session, and I'm very happy to be here and welcome you all again. Mr. Kia asked a question. Mr. Kia, you may open your mic and explain your question. I didn't understand what is your question.
Hello, sir, and all of my classmates. I hope you are doing well. Last section I was absent, and when I checked the YouTube channel, I saw that you played the listening of third edition, and I confused that we study third edition or second edition.
Yes, we had the same problem, and exactly we discussed about this problem. And some of you, I think, yeah, you were absent, and some students promised me to send the third edition, and I have only the second edition. And the third edition, the book I have, which is I think that, yeah, and the book was taken by photo, and the photo is changed to the book, and it is not visible, and the picture is not suitable, so still I am using the second edition. And some students promised me to send the third edition, but still I am waiting for the third edition of reading and writing. But listening and speaking is the third edition. We do not have problem with the listening and speaking, only reading I am using the second edition. Right now, if you have the third edition, so kindly send it to me. Is there anyone who use the third edition right now? PDF, the full book, and the high quality. Like, this book is very high quality, but unfortunately it is the second edition. Anyone, if you are having the second, the third edition of this book, so kindly send it to me. No one?
Assalamu alaikum and good time to you, sir. Hopefully you're doing great. As you know, sir, I sent some message to you on WhatsApp, and I was searching for the third edition of this reading book, but I couldn't find that. Still I'm searching, but I couldn't find. And only there was one way to find, and that was from which source you have taken that listening book of this third edition?
Yeah, the same. I have the listening. The listening is the third edition, but the reading is the second edition. Okay, so I'm trying to find it, and inshallah till next week I will try to solve this problem, because yesterday we had one meeting, and there was someone, and he said that, yeah, I found a website, and there is a website, and in this website you can find any types of books which is not present in PDF form in Google. You can find in this website. So I'm trying to find the third edition. Inshallah, as soon as possible I will share the PDF form of this book with you. Okay, so today we will discuss from this page, and we will talk about these vocabularies from the second edition. If you have the second edition, so you may use this page. Okay, so here we have 4 columns, and in the first column we have the vocabularies. In the second, third, and fourth columns we have the definition, the meaning of those vocabularies. From these 3 columns, only 2 of these definitions are correct, only one is wrong. So you may read it carefully, and then read it and tell us which option is incorrect, or which column has the wrong meaning, or the meaning doesn't match with this vocabulary. Okay, have you done it, or you need time to do it? Okay, who has done the first, the second, and these questions? No one?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Hope you're doing well. So can you just repeat what should we do?
Now see, in part B here we have 4 columns. Okay, in the first column we have the vocabularies. In the second, third and fourth columns we have the meaning. From these four columns, only one is wrong, two are similar, and those two similars are exactly the meaning of the vocabularies. So what is your responsibility, or what is your job to do it? You should read the meaning and then find the meaning which is not correct, or which is not, or which doesn't match with the meaning of this vocabulary.
Okay, so can I do the first one?
Yes, you may read the first one, all the meaning. This one, the vocabulary with the all the meanings A, B, and C. Then tell us which one is wrong.
Okay, so the first one is inspirational, which is an adjective. So the first meaning is A, making someone want to be better or more successful. B, causing someone to have exciting news, new ideas. And C, making someone breathe. So the first two are correct, the letter A and letter B. The C is wrong. So because making someone to breathe is not even related to the inspirational, but the first one and the second one is very is a good definition for the word inspirational.
Exactly, these two meanings are similar to each other, and they are exactly the meaning of inspirational. Okay, now come to number two. Number two, let me check who can answer number two. Miss Amina, you may go.
Okay, teacher. Hello, teacher. Hello, everyone. I hope you are all doing well. About number 2, underprivileged, it is adjective, and A, having the position of power just below the manager, it is incorrect. B, having less money and fewer opportunities than most people, it is right. And C, not having rights or advantages that most people have, it is also correct.
Okay, so from these three options, only option A is wrong. Okay, underprivileged. Underprivileged exactly means that when we do not have the right of using our privilege, okay, our right. So letter B and letter C exactly explain the meaning of underprivileged, and letter A doesn't have any connection, relationship with the meaning of this word. Okay, thank you so much. Now come to the next, number 3. Who can do number 3? Okay, the one who has done it, you may check and raise your hand and answer the question. But if you didn't, okay, now let's see that Miss I think Fauzia, your name is not complete here, so I cannot see. Miss Fauzia, you may continue with number 3.
Okay, sir. Number 3, pressing, which is an adjective. A, needing to be dealt with immediately. This one is correct. B, required to complete a task. I think this definition is incorrect, and C is also correct. So the option B is incorrect.
Option B is correct. Okay, pressing. Pressing means needing to be dealt with immediately and required to complete a task and urgent. Okay, so option B is incorrect. Okay, so now let me bring the other options. Okay, number 4. Number 4, who can do number 4? Miss Zahra, you may continue.
Okay, sure. Number 4, the word notorious, which is adjective. Definition A says well known for being bad. Definition B, knowing a lot of bad words. And definition C, famous for doing something wrong. So here definition A and definition C match the word notorious, while definition B doesn't match.
Definition B is not correct. Okay, notorious means that the people who is very famous, but we have two types of famous people for doing or for being famous in good things, and notorious is completely opposite of that one, when the people are famous but not in good, but something wrong doing. Okay, drastic. Miss Zakia, you may continue.
Okay, sir. Drastic is adjective. A, extreme in a sudden, serious way. B, hard to do. C, very different from normal. I think option B is not right to this definition.
Drastic means extreme in a sudden, a serious way. Means drastic means extremely fast. Okay, faster than the normal. Hard to do it, so it doesn't mean about difficulties or hardship or something. And the last one, the part C is very different from normal. Yes. Okay, so option B is incorrect. And the next word number 6, we have okay, so yes, two Zahras. I think the Zahra who didn't participate. I do not have your full name, so excuse me, you may just the one who didn't participate, you may continue. I think Miss Zahra Sadiqi.
Shafi'i.
Zahra Shafai. Okay, you may continue. Zahra Shafai.
Should I go, sir?
Yeah, you may go on with word number 6.
As number 6 is navigate. The first one is to sail on a ship. The second one is to find the direction you need to go in. The third one, to use a map to decide how to travel. I think the number A is wrong.
To sail on a ship, to find the direction you need to go in, and to use map to decide how to travel. Okay, so navigate exactly has the meaning of managing, controlling, doing, instructing, and guiding something to be completed in a proper or good way and manner. So part B and part C, option B and option C, these two options are correct, and option A, to sail on ship, is not exactly matching with the meaning of number 6. Next, number 7. Number 7, Zahra Muhammadi.
Okay, number 7, the word is criterion. Definition A, principles used to help make a decision. Definition B, rules for accepting or not accepting something. And definition C. So here definition C doesn't match.
Knowledge. Okay, criteria means the specification, the standard, the rules, and the things which has something. It's called criteria. And principles used to help make a decision. Yes, exactly, this is right. Rules for accepting or not accepting something, that's correct. But option C, exactly, criteria doesn't talk about the knowledge. Okay, Ms. Zahra Sadiqi, you may go on with number 8.
Okay, so but I'm not sure with this one. So the number 8 is deconstruct, which is a verb. The first option is to tear something down. The letter B, to analyze something to understand it, and the last one is to figure out how something works. So I'm not sure, but I guess letter A and B is correct, and C is incorrect.
Deconstruct means to tear something down, and to analyze something to understand it, to figure out something, how something works, to figure out how something works. And who is sure about the answer of this question? Question number 2.
Sir, number 8.
Zainab Muhammadi, you may go on. Zainab Muhammadi, yes.
Sir, you mean me, Mahmoudi? Okay, is deconstruct and to now option A is, I think option A, because Zahra already covered it.
Now see that deconstruct has, when we talk about deconstruct, means usually when we break something into smaller pieces, and exactly to find the positive and the reason of that one. Okay, so letter B and letter C is completely right about this definition. To analyze something, to understand it. Yeah, when we make something into pieces, to understand that one, to figure out how something works. Yes, exactly, these two are the same. But to tear something down is not exactly the same. Okay, Banin, you may continue with number 9.
Okay, number 9, disrupt, to make to make it difficult for something to continue in the normal way. B. To cause something to stop or change course. C. To hurt something without meaning to. I think number B is wrong. I think, I'm not sure.
Okay, thank you so much for your ideas. Now let's give chance for Ms. Zarifa. Ms. Zarifa, you may continue question number 9 and tell us which meaning doesn't match with the meaning of the disrupt.
Okay, teacher, I hope you're doing well. By the name of merciful God, the letter 9, the word 9. Okay, it's disrupt. It's a verb, and also it means equal to interrupt or disturb. Yeah, and I think the letter A is the correct one, because in here this is to make it difficult for something to continue in the normal way, and the letter B to cause something to stop or change course, and the letter C to hurt something without meaning to. I think the letter A has a meaning as much as this word, the disrupt, and the letter C it may be also good for this, but I think the letter A is the correct one.
You mean the letter A, the meaning of disrupt is letter A, or the meaning is opposite? It's not, the letter A is not exactly the meaning of disrupt.
It is the meaning, teacher. It's
So
the correct one.
which option doesn't match with the meaning of disrupt?
Doesn't match the letter B, teacher. To cause something to stop or change a course.
Change the course, and to hurt something without meaning to. Okay, so who is sure about this one? About the
May I say, teacher?
I think option
No,
C
teacher,
is
letter B is the correct
wrong.
one.
B is also correct. Now see, disrupt means to disturb something. Disturb, not physically
Yeah,
hurting
yeah.
something, making problem for someone not to continue the manner that they are doing. Okay, just making a small problem, but hurting is completely different then. Okay, so
Yes.
option C is
Yeah.
correct here. And bear witness number 10. Bear witness. One more person. Yeah, I need. Okay, Ms. Amina, you may continue.
Okay. Number 10, bear witness. It is phrase. And option A is to provide evidence of the truth of something. B is to experience something and tell others about it. Number C is to solve problems that other people can't. I think C is incorrect, teacher.
Yes, bear witness. Before the reading, as I told you, that bear witness means to provide evidence of the truth of something. Okay, to bring someone or to provide something to prove that you are right. So this is called what? Bear witness. And to experience something and tell others about it. So this is also you yourself work as a witness, or you make another person to work as witness for you. And option A and B are the same, exactly the same as the meaning of bear witness. And to solve problems that other people can't, it doesn't have any relationship with the meaning of bear witness. And next one is 11, number 11. Let me check that. I think some students are here still. I didn't ask. Is there anyone who raised their hands and I still didn't ask a question? I didn't let to answer the question.
Yes.
Okay, so Ms. Zahra Shafai, you're there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Zahra, you may continue with number 11.
Okay, the 11 one is initiative is a noun. Number A plan for achieving a goal. B, a ceremony that makes a person a member of a group or organization. The third one is a plan for dealing with a problem. I think the number B is incorrect. It doesn't have any close meaning to initiative.
Yes, initiative is the way of achieving something with a completely different manner, and it can be planned for achieving that one and planned for dealing with the problem, but it doesn't have any relationship with the ceremony of being part of a group member or organization. So there is no relationship with the meaning of be and the work initiative. And the next one is Ms. Zahra Akbari. You may continue with the last one.
Yes, number 12, reconciliation. Option A, restarting a friendship that ended because of distance. Option B, an end to a disagreement and beginning of an agreement. Option C, the start of a good relationship after a fight. I think option A is wrong.
Option A. Let's check. Restarting a friendship that ended because of distance. Because of distance. Pay attention about the distance. And end to a disagreement and beginning of an agreement. And the start of a good relationship after a fight. Okay, usually reconciliation means that restarting the relationship after a physical conflict or especially disagreement. Okay, so that's why. And when we talk about ending the relationship or restarting the relationship, and which is already stopped because of the distance, this is not correct. Okay, so option A doesn't have the exact meaning of this word. Okay, any problem, any question from this part?
No.
Okay, so here we have 3 questions. Answer these questions and how. So yeah, these 5 questions are related to the reading. Who has done these questions and can explain these questions? Okay, once again you may recheck, and if you have done the question, because still I didn't do it and I didn't read this one, and if you're sure about the answers of these questions, you may raise your hand and explain and let other students to check and to understand. Once again you may check, and if you are sure, raise your hand, and if you are not sure, so please put your hands down.
Sir, we haven't read this part.
You haven't read this part?
Yeah, we only listened to the audio. We shouldn't match the reading.
Okay, so you were supposed to read the reading. Didn't I tell you to read it at home and do these exercises, and we will practice at in the class? Okay, who has done this reading? These questions. No one?
Nobody.
Okay, so congratulations. Now see that, let me check. Yeah, one person raised the hand. Amina Muzaffari, did you answer this question?
Okay, teacher. I can answer the first one.
Only the first one, yeah?
Yes, right now.
Now what should we do with the remaining questions? Okay, so let me think about the solution. May I give you as a homework these questions. In the next lesson we will discuss about the question, and if we have something else here, the things which is possible to be done in the class, and then I will give you time. Let's check it. Okay, so here we have vocabulary in the dictionary. Okay, so let me explain something here for you. When you're using dictionary, so you usually will see some different parts of speech, and you can see, for example, some different symbols, and how can you exactly find the exact pronunciation of the vocabularies in the dictionary. So today, beside that, then you need to know about the IPA, International Phonetic Alphabets. So let's discuss about that one, and in the next session, it can be next week, and for example, the first day on Monday we have listening, and on Tuesday I need your homework to be done, and then we will discuss about that, these questions. Okay, so you may once again read these chapters and do these questions. At least you should have an idea about 5 questions of part D. And part E, how many questions do we have in part E? 6 questions are in part E. And part F, there is a chart that need to be done, and yeah, if you could do it, that's okay, but if you couldn't, that's okay, I will not ask this one. And part G must be done, and then I will ask. For example, Sonja Kleros and Yamono Nabil, what did they do, and what was their relation, what was the main point about them in the reading. Okay, at least we may find some point about this one, and then we will discuss in the next session. So first we have about yes, 12 plus 5, yeah, we have 17 minutes time. Let's talk and discuss about IPA, because in dictionary, right now when you open the dictionary, first you will find IPA, and IPA is one of the most important part of your pronunciation experience. Let me create another slide and a Word file, then we will talk about IPA. Okay, now do you have my blank page? Okay, so let's start. I want to ask a simple question for you right now. When you want to learn English, more important than English vocabularies and English words and English pronunciation, you have IPA always. Not right now. If you want to learn Pashto, and Pashto is not possible to be learned without IPA. And now this is my question, that why do we need IPA? What is exactly IPA itself? Okay, what is IPA?
May I tell?
Yes, let me to what is IPA. Let's today discuss about this one, and first let's make this title clear, then step by step move forward. Yeah, who wants to explain this? What is IPA?
IPA is the short form of International Phonetic Alphabets, and there are some signs we use in order to pronounce the words correctly.
The full form is International Phonetic Alphabets. International Phonetic Alphabets. Okay, so yeah, this is the exact definition of the full form of phonetic alphabets. Yeah, but there are some symbols, and those symbols help us to understand to find the exact pronunciation. But why do we use IPA? Why? What is the problem of English? Why cannot we learn the exact pronunciation by English alphabets? What is the problem? Well, what is the difference between English and between IPA? Okay, so this is the main question. Now see that if we cannot understand exactly the main purpose of IPA, so we will learn some IPA symbols, alphabets, pronunciation, and something, but we will not have enough information what is the main purpose of IPA. But still, if you have information, you can share. Okay.
Maybe because in English words aren't pronounced the same way as they are written. For example, the word no is not pronounced no because K is silent. So we have to first learn the alphabet phonetic sounds.
Yes, yeah, this is the correct answer, but there is one more point. In English, one symbol doesn't have one pronunciation. This is the main problem. For example, if I ask you to pronounce this word, what is the pronunciation of this one?
Army.
Yes, exactly. How did we pronounce this A? We pronounce it exactly army. Okay, and what if I ask you to pronounce this one?
Apple.
Apple. Now see that the same A, here we pronounce it A, and here we pronounce it A. But now let me ask you to pronounce this.
Take.
Take. Okay, see that the same A in the first word it has pronounced A, in the same A pronounced in the second word as A, and the same A is pronounced A in the second and the third word. Okay, so that's why in English one symbol has many pronunciation. Okay, and one more point. English alphabets is not for pronunciation. Why? Because English alphabets is for written language, not for pronunciation or for spoken language. English alphabets are for written language. That's why English alphabets cannot solve our problem to find the exact pronunciation. Okay, so that's why this is the main point. Okay, now let's move on to the IPA. Why do we study or why do we learn IPA? Okay, and this is the question. Now I want to make it very clear by only one sentence. Okay, in IPA, one symbol has only one pronunciation. So this is very important. In English, one symbol doesn't have one pronunciation. That's why it cannot solve our problem. For example, if you see for the first time army, so how you are sure that you should pronounce it army, army or army? Which one is correct? Now see, it is completely different. Okay, so when you pronounce it army is correct. But what will happen if you without any information, if you pronounce it army, because you don't know that which pronunciation is correct, and if you pronounce it army, so completely it is different. And that's why we learn IPA to find the exact pronunciation, and one symbol has only one pronunciation. For example, if I ask you to pronounce this word in IPA, how do you pronounce? Can you pronounce this symbol in IPA?
Sir, obviously you do not have any idea.
This is IPA, this is not English. In English, if we pronounce it R, but in IPA we pronounce it Okay, so let me give you this information as well. In IPA, one symbol has only one pronunciation and specific place in our mouth, and specific place in our mouth. So that's the case. If you change the place and if you change the position, so the pronunciation will not be correct. So that's why. Now let me draw a picture here, but try not to scare this one because this is very dangerous. Okay, if you dream at night, so try not to tell me anything tomorrow. Okay, now see that I want to exactly show the position of this IPA. For example, if you pronounce it R, it is the pronunciation of Persian, but you pronounce it R from this point R. Okay, but this is not the location. The location of exact pronunciation of this symbol is here, this point. Now if you pronounce from this point of your mouth, this is the exact position of this symbol. How do you pronounce? You pronounce it read. Okay, now see that how much is the difference between the pronunciation of if you pronounce it read and if you pronounce it read. We cannot understand why, because we are very familiar with the pronunciation of read because it is present in the Persian. But if someone else pronounce this word as read, naturally we laugh this pronunciation, but we ourselves cannot understand this one. But native speakers exactly find that what is our problem. For example, if you pronounce it read, they know that your pronunciation is very close to the real pronunciation. But if you say that I want to read this book, they will not tell you. They can understand what do you mean, but they know that your pronunciation is very far from the exact pronunciation. So we in IPA, we try to find the real pronunciation and the exact pronunciation and the real location of each alphabet and each IPA symbol in our mouth. Read. That's why we read what? We read IPA. We want to find more information about IPA. Right now, for example, if you want to learn Pashto in Google, if you search beside any vocabularies about Pashto, you can find what? IPA. For example, right now in Persian, okay? In Persian, if I want to write these words for you, you can understand that how big is the problem of Persian as well. How do you pronounce this word?
Sohbat.
Okay, without any difference. What about this one if I tell you to pronounce this one?
Sehat.
Okay. For example, right now I want to learn Persian. How should I understand that? In the first word you give O sound, sohbat. In the second one you give sehat. From where did you explain? How can you yourself, how can you explain this for me? That's why the pronunciation of this not only the problem of English. In all around the world we have the written form alphabets, not the spoken language pronunciation. So IPA is the spoken language. IPA can help us to find the exact pronunciation. Why? One symbol, one pronunciation, one specific location in our mouth. Okay, and inshallah I will give you more information about the IPA, the pronunciation, the types. Even inshallah I will find some more vocabularies to find the exact pronunciation for IPA. Most of the time IPA after this will be parts of the question and the question papers. So you may try to improve your information about IPA, and here is the main YouTube channel for the IPA from the I think from the committee of IPA, and I will show you the exact I will give you the link of that YouTube channel. And in this YouTube channel, IPA for English exactly is explained point by point, one by one, with their location, with the pronunciation, with a lot of example. if you practice, inshallah, you can improve the information and the exact pronunciation with the IPA. After IPA, when we complete, then if we just find the vocabularies in dictionary without the pronunciation, we ourselves can find the idea what is the exact pronunciation of this word. Okay, so thank you for today, and that's it for today. If you have any question, you can ask, but if there is no question, next week inshallah we will continue with the IP and listening as well.